Hello guys, this is DuMa and welcome to Phoenix Point. It is finally here, and as it is finally here, it's only fair that the channel revives like a phoenix, and for me to bring this series to you is only obvious. It was obvious I was going to bring the series. I love XCOM and I love this genre of games, so it was only natural for me to bring Phoenix Point to you guys. And I have to say I'm very excited. I played like 2 hours of the game already, messed around with the mechanics, like just so I know some stuff before like attempting to record. And but I feel that I just seem like I barely scratched the surface, and this playthrough will be very fun. And hopefully I don't do anything like horribly wrong that end up killing us in the long run. But regardless, let's go. This will be a legend run. uh I guess I just like the like to be tested and like to suffer. I don't know, but I just love the high difficulty. These are all the DLC. I don't have them yet, but they are not out yet as well. But I will get the season pass, so as soon as we have those DLC, I will have them probably make other playthroughs, like showing the stuff and such. And let's go. Let's start the game. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the ride. This is Phoenix Point. I'll be right back.
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
Wow. So here we are. This is Phoenix Project's Viewscape. It looks very fancy, not gonna lie. Love it. I love the looks of it. By the way, I must apologize because we're not like, we did not see the first introduction video that kind of explains how everything started. So basically what happened was like during a few, like some years back to all the ice that Earth had just melted, and then the ocean levels rose, and then the mist came, First, the crabs were infected, then humans started to lose their minds and simply abandoned their homes and wandered into the sea. And after some time, those humans returned, changed, mutated into the enemies that we have now, the crab-like things. So basically, this is like the main thing that starts the plot. So here we are at Juicecape, start of the campaign. And as the first thing we should do here is actually take a look on the screen, see how everything works. So these right here are our primary resources. So from right to left we have food, which I believe is the most important thing, because food is used to both keep your soldiers, maintain them, and also to hire new soldiers. New soldiers have like food requirement, and you have to pay the food to actually get the soldier. So it's like 300 and something, 400. Like the values change a lot, but basically it's around that. And we also need a constant supply of food to keep our soldiers working with us. Although I'm not really sure what happens if we do not have the food, if they like just leave. I don't know. Then we have the materials, which is basically the raw resources like supplies in XCOM that you actually use to build stuff with. So you have to spend these on constructing stuff and manufacturing weapons, ammunition, grenades, equipment, all that. And then we have tech, which is basically more advanced materials, like and you use those to create more advanced stuff. The more advanced the structures and equipment you're trying to build, the more tech it will require. And from my little experience in this game, from the 2 hours I played, tech seems to be quite like a bit more difficult to get. Materials and food, it's not that hard, especially materials, but tech seems quite hard. Although I may be wrong, I could be wrong. Then we have the research, which opens this. We have, just like in XCOM, we have to like keep constant researching stuff. And our first research is the atmospheric analysis, which makes us able to see the mist clouds and how much are they spreading. So this is a really basic stuff and really needed stuff, so we'll go ahead and do it. And then here we have the production capacity. So if we go into manufacturing, we could manufacture more stuff, and also we could construct some stuff. As it stands, we're losing food. We could construct something here to actually get us more food. That will be very beneficial for us. So maybe we should do that. We don't have enough tech to do that actually. So yeah, we're not doing that. I think I will try to go for my first like supply mission, and if we get some tech out of it, I will construct a food supply facility, so just so we can get more food, because food is very important. We need to hire more soldiers so we can like take like 6 soldiers into missions. That's a huge factor. This is like the amount of soldiers we can recruit. We can take 6 on the Manticore, and then 2 soldiers will be left behind on the base, I imagine. Yeah. The vehicles, we don't have vehicles as of yet, but on this game you get like tanks and APCs and that kind of crazy shit, so looking forward to those. We have 1 aircraft, which is the Manticore. I think we have like a bigger aircraft that can carry the vehicles after. And this is the stores, used to space capacity for all stores facilities. Oh, okay, so this probably is to like measure the amount of space you have to like hold items, because you see, if you get to the equipment, you have a lot of stuff. like armor, equipment, all mounts. I don't know what is. Not yet, at least. And then you can like manufacture all that stuff here. Oh, this scarab. That's actually not that difficult to build, actually. That's very interesting. It's like 4 days and 7 hours, and the requirements are not so huge. We can actually build the scarab. We would just not be able to use it because our aircraft doesn't have the capacity to carry it. Interesting. And here you can craft all the weapons. So a very important thing actually is that all the new soldiers you get, they come like without equipment, so you have to like preemptively manufacture, or at least try to act preemptively and not responsively, to not lose time, right? To be efficient. There's all that. So I think we talked too much already. Let's just jump into the game. Here we have like this orange line is actually our fuel. Every time we try to reach another point, we have to try to reach another point that is inside the orange circle. And every time we get to a new point, we refuel. Like the Manticore stops, lands, and we can refuel it. So that's basically what limits our like flying capabilities. So let's actually go for the closest point here. Let's see what we find. We could go for an area scan, and I think I'll actually just explore this one, and I'll area scan on the farthest one so we can like open more ground with it. So let's just explore for now. This is not the most efficient play. I should be like okay, so here we have the first haven. Fort Pelon is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control. But right now, there is an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dreams. Voices heard in the night. A local doctor tells our operatives, I could not detect any psychological changes. Physiological changes, actually. And there were suddenly no signs of infection, but their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us. So we will not do this. Like, in 1,000 years we will not do this. Because here's the thing. Those missions with humans are crazy difficult. Believe me, they are crazy difficult. Holy shit. Fighting with humans on this game is a fight of attrition. Because they all like have return fire, and return fire is super strong in this game, like a must-have ability. So let's go to this point now, and let's deploy our. Okay, we found the mist area, and it's right here. Okay. Now we can research more stuff. New Jericho will give us more materials. And having recruitment protocols. I think I'll get New Jericho for the extra materials, and then we have recruitment protocols, and then we'll take the Phoenix Archives. So let's keep going to this. Now we will deploy the area scan. We spent some materials to do that, and some tech as well, and now we will explore. And now as time passes, this will expand and reveal new locations for us. And yes, we have a scavenger site. This is like the most important mission we have, like on early game at least. It will give us resources as long as we're able to like guarantee that those things stay like unharmed. So we have 4 soldiers that we have like 2 assaults, 1 sniper, and 1 heavy. So the heavies, they do a lot of damage, but their precision is poor as fuck. And they also have a jetpack that they can use to jump into like larger distances, but they can cover a lot of ground with it, but they cannot shoot after using it. The snipers is a pretty much standard sniper. They can move and shoot, but their sniper rifle takes more actions to shoot, so they rarely have a chance to shoot twice per turn. And like never actually. And we have also the assaults. The assaults, for me, for the my little experience with the game, they're like the most reliable class, because the assault rifle like fires in bursts of 6 bullets, so it's very easy to actually hit something with them, even if you take just a little damage. And if you deal a little damage actually. And if you don't move with them, they can already shoot twice, so they are actually pretty good. And their precision kind of like stays middle ground between the sniper and the heavy. They are more precise than the heavy, but way more like way less precise than the sniper, so kind of makes sense, right? So okay, let's actually equip those guys. Heavy's already this thing like weights a lot, so we cannot like take a lot of stuff with them. So instead, let's actually consider a sniper. He already is carrying a sniper and a pistol. We could take more extra sniper ammo. This also increases the weight. And then with those guys, we can take more ammo in case they need it. And then if you check here, those are their skills. The first line of skills is actually the skills from their class. So as soon as they progress through the perk tree, they unlock these skills. And those skills here, for those who know XCOM 2, those are like the XCOM skills. They like the skills that they have inherent of their classes. They have like, each soldier has unique skills here. So in this case, this character has Biochemist. All attacks that damage the target also inflict 1 viral damage. This is actually pretty good, especially early game. Trooper gain assault rifle. Yeah, you're already assault dude. And close quarter specialist get shotgun and melee weapon. Okay, assault can already equip shotguns, but not melee weapons. So this actually could be useful. So we're not going to take a look at all the skills right now. I just had to, like, you know, kind of give you some insight on what's happening here. Also, let me actually tell you guys that we are actually going to, as this game doesn't have a character pool, I will be naming those soldiers after my friends and my followers. So if you have interest in being on this campaign, please let me know. Give me a name for the soldier, give me a color scheme, because you can't actually customize these guys. The customization level is it's a bit similar to XCOM 2, but at the same time a bit inferior, because you cannot actually change their uniforms. The uniforms, like, it's the actual gear you give them, but hair color, eye color, voice, head, and all that, we can even change the sex if we want. We can change the name, there's no problem in that. So keep in mind, we will be doing that. So I think that on episode 2 we should have new soldiers. We should have all those guys like replaced by you guys. So yeah, let's have some fun together. And let's deploy squad. Let's go for our first mission. Let's do it. Okay guys, here we are. Manticore looking good. Let's do this. Okay, so this first mission will be really to actually show you guys how the game actually works. And on next mission we should have our new characters given by you. so it will be more interesting for us to actually get to know the characters that we are using. So the first thing we can see here is this little thing here that actually spawns mist. I am not exactly sure what the mist does, but it does seem to like obscure the vision that the enemies inside the mist are really hard to see and to aim at. But I don't know if are there more effects related to this. So let's actually move a little bit forward here. We have 4 AP, by the way. Each zone like this, it's 1 AP. With depending on how much actions your weapon takes to shoot, you can move more or less depending on that, and like move more or less and be able to shoot, that is. So if I move here, I will still be able to shoot, but if I move like 3 or 4 AP, I am not, because the assault rifle takes 2 actions. So that's a very neat concept, and there's no specific order. So if I shoot, I will not end my turn, so I can like move to shoot, and then I will finish my turn, because I would have like spent 3 actions, but 4 actions. But if I move like here, take a shot, I will still have 1 action and I can move. So that's pretty neat. Let's actually move a little bit forward. We didn't see anything, so let's move a little bit more. Still no enemies inside.
Receiving loud
Let's
and clear.
move our other soldier right here. I think I can actually already target it. Yeah, we could actually start shooting at this, but I kind of want to like spread a little bit first.
Heading out.
See if I find more enemies.
Moving now.
Doesn't seem to be the case. So the Overwatch here is kind of like Killzone on XCOM. You have to like actually set an area for it. That's pretty interesting. I would like to set an Overwatch on this area right here. This right here, we'll set an Overwatch covering this area.
Covering.
Should be good. Our sniper will move a little bit, and we'll Overwatch in this central area right here.
Holding position.
And as for our heavy, with our heavy, I'll probably... I cannot take a shoot at this. Not really. Maybe if I move a little bit? Probably not. Yeah, even worse. Heavy is like, they have really poor mobility. I'll just move this guy, or this girl rather, ahead, and finish my turn, I guess. Space her here. This thing is already spreading mist, which is kind of bad for us. If enemies like enter this, it will be really hard for us to see. Okay, we have enemies destroying the crates. This is not good. We have to go after them.
Heading out.
No enemies on this side.
Enemy in visual range.
Okay, okay, now I see an enemy here. Okay, that's good. Do we have a window here? No, we do not. But we do have a window like here, right? Yes, we do. So if we like, I think I will like move towards here.
Heading out.
Then with
I'm on the
let's go right here. Keep moving. Okay, no enemies inside. So I'll keep overwatching for now. I'll overwatch this area.
Providing overwatch.
Overwatch. Okay. So we're gonna move our sniper a little bit. I guess we could start to take I guess I would like overwatch this area right here. Snipers have a really good range. And with our heavy here, I'll keep moving her forward. And as we cannot take any shots towards the...
Identifying target.
Not even with the manual aim, I cannot see the other Pandoran, so just take a shot at this thing right here. Almost dead already. One more shot should do it, even with our ass out, so... Okay, that crate is gone. Yeah, all of them seem to be concentrating on this area. Like, close to the middle of the map. Okay. These things are trouble. Son of a bitch. Okay, this is not good. I don't think our sniper can have visual of our assault there. Probably not. Yeah. But I will start to come. This is my heavy, god damn it. I derped around.
That's a kill.
Okay, that thing is down. Where's my sniper? I do not have visual. So instead I would like... If I move like 1, 2, 3, like if this one here, 1, 2, 3, I should not be able to. 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to like prepare to try and take that thing out of my soldier, but we have to take care of our soldier there, and our sniper is our best bet to actually kill the mind fragger again. So, and take control of our soldier again, that is. Let's move here. Our shots are actually not that good, but they are also not that bad. By the way, the whiter that bar over there, the health bar goes, the most likely to hit it is. So it's not very white, it's kind of red, so it's unlikely that we hit. And we could also hit the food crate as well, which is not good. So instead, I'll just overwatch this area. They will move. The first thing that moves I will shoot at, so I'll end the turn. Hopefully that tree... Yeah, we missed. They're going to destroy that crate. There's nothing we can do about it. Another mind fragger. That one didn't trigger yet. Okay, the Pandorans destroyed another crate, I think. Okay, this guy is trouble because he has a grenade launcher. You kind of have to take care of him. Okay. So we really need to take care of this guy. He's trouble. Also, I can't see my assault anywhere. So I'll probably just move and fire on this thing. I mean, it's a pretty easy kill. As for a heavy here. Okay, let's take a single move. Can we destroy this wall if we shoot at it? Because the Pandorian is like right here, right? So can we even damage it through the wall? That's a good question, because heavies do high damage to stuff. Yes, we can actually expose them. That's very good. And now, because we didn't move, we can shoot twice on this guy. This should give us a good chance of actually killing it. Nice shot.
Down.
And also, I should explain how this works. We can like aim automatically, like in XCOM, and we can also trigger this manual aim here. All our shots are guaranteed to hit within the outer circle, like the dark blue circle, and 50% of our shots have a chance to actually hitting inside the inner circle, the light blue one. So we kind of have to adjust what we target here. I would target more or less at the middle part of this guy to like make it very likely that we will hit. It would probably be a good thing if we could try to like... Let's go like this and deal some damage to this guy. Okay, I damaged the launcher arm, but I did not disable it, so he can still launch grenades with it. Okay, there is our mind-controlled soldier. She's throwing a grenade. And you know what is fucked up about this? It's because we cannot throw grenades that far, actually. When I try to throw grenades, I cannot throw that far. And because she's mind-controlled, she was somehow able to throw a grenade very far. That's kind of silly. Okay, where's our sniper? How do our pistol shots look from here? Yeah, this is very guaranteed, actually. Okay, our soldier is back. Let's change back to our sniper rifle. We can now take a shot at the launcher arm, probably disable it, most likely disable it. So we could do that, actually. Yeah, we destroyed the launcher arm, which is pretty good. We have some shot there, but we could actually kill this thing, most likely. Let's do that. Yeah, it's pretty likely. Very good. And now with our heavy, I think with our heavy here, I'll jump like in the middle of this, if I can. Yeah, like something around here, perhaps. They cannot see me, but if I...
Here goes.
Next turn, I will be able to move in, take a shot at them. Plus, our heavy is quite tanky, so she can actually endure a lot of damage. So we'll finish the turn for now. She's out of vision. Expand all AP attacking, all 4 AP attacking, son of a bitch. Okay, this thing will... Oh, so you have poison, huh? That's a new thing for me, I didn't know about that. Okay, so yeah, we're having a hard time here. First time I played this, it was not so difficult, and we kind of need to finish this mission quickly because the poison is eating us alive here. We're like losing 50 HP per poison. That's disgusting. We kind of have to finish this mission real quick. So
Here.
our sniper here should have a good, yeah. So I think you're most likely dead, I hope. Thank God. Okay. Let's actually see if we can take a pistol shot. Not really. No, we don't. Okay. So guess we'll just wait. With this assault right here, we cannot fire. We'll have to move. But we could get really close and dispatch of this, and that's what we were going to do. So it was a pleasure meeting you, sir. Thank you for your cooperation. I think this is the last enemy, right? It should be. Should be. We're going to move our heavy really close. And we're going to actually try to delete this thing. Yeah, it was deleted. Okay, good thing we were able to finish the mission before losing our heavy there. That was rough. That was really rough. Okay, we got 2 skill points on the general pool. These guys earned a lot of XP, but they are injured now. But we earned a bunch of stuff. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we earned 100 food and 100 materials. Not that much, actually. A lot of crates were destroyed. And we also gained an extra assault rifle, which is pretty good in case we find another assault. Med kit and an ammo clip. So, okay. We have a new point of interest here, but we should not try to do that because we could be ambushed. So we just returned to the base now. And also, let me actually... Okay, I cannot recruit anything from here. Right. So let's actually return to our base here. And but before that, let me actually manufacture a bit of like piece of armor here, because in case we end up like having the food to actually recruit someone, we need to have an extra set of armor, and this set of armor is for the assault, and the assault is the class that I like having the most. If I have like a third assault, it would be really beneficial for us. So we already have an extra assault rifle, but we do not have the armor pieces, so let's keep that in mind. Let's head back to the base. We have a new research option, some new research options. Miss Sentinel, Mindfragger Autopsy, and Arthur Autopsy. Okay, none of those are really like, it's not an emergency to like go straight for them, so we'll have like the option if we need to. Let's move back to the base. We found another point. Let's spend some time in the base so these guys can heal. This is how they heal, by the way. Okay, they're all they healed their will, and now they're healing their HP. So our heavy is it's in a pretty bad shape, actually. We found a new Jericho, which will trigger their CGI, so let's watch it.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
So yeah, basically now we found the New Jericho, one of the 3 factions. These guys are very like hostile towards the others, and they're very hostile overall actually, but they are very strong. They have a really strong military, and like they're the most like militaristic faction of them all. So yeah, we'll be dealing with those guys during the campaign. We'll be dealing with them a lot. So let's keep actually healing until the point that we our heavy is like in a decent shape. And as we're doing this, the research is progressing, the manufacturing of the items is progressing, so we're not like losing all that much. Research completed. Now we can recruit from havens. Let's actually take a look at this haven, see if we can recruit someone, but no, they have like a factory. Our heavy, it's kind of a bad shape. We need this as well, so we're going to actually do this first. This allows for us to trade with the havens. As this haven here has a factory, we'll once we research the trade, we will be able to like trade resources with them, like materials for food or vice versa, or like tech for materials, all that kind of stuff. Let's keep in place so our heavy can heal. The mist is spreading. Okay. So the research of the Phoenix archives was completed. I mean the trade protocol was completed, so now we can trade. Let's take a look at this. So yeah, we can trade 6 food for 4 materials, or we can trade 2 tag for 10 materials. None of those actually interests us. If we could be able to like trade materials for food, that would be beneficial, but probably won't happen. So let me actually take a look at our base, see if we don't have enough resources to build anything. Not the thing that we need, that is. So now that our soldiers are all back, let's actually try to look for other things to do. We'll explore. Okay, the fire within. At the disciples of Annual Haven of Ashur, a mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. The locals had placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nergal, the disciples' greatest military hero, but Nergal is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans and has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven and creating a good first impression with this faction. I don't know if this is difficult or not, so I would rather not do it right away. And let's see the Haven. Okay, we can actually trade tech for food. 2 tech for 10 food. This is actually pretty good. Or 2 tech for materials. Okay, let's keep scouting. Okay, enter Synedrium, stage left. At the Synedrium Haven of Oz, the situation is tense. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. One of the Haven citizens tells our operatives they pretended to join us, and then made off with some critical research, which I assume they want to sell to another faction. The citizen signs. I said they made off, but the truth is, they didn't get very far. In fact, they struck in the Haven. But as you can imagine, this is a strange situation. These people pretend to be our friends, They lived in Oz for months, all just to make a profit. I suppose old habits die hard. We could assist Sinedron with this problem. So this is a mission where you have to like stop a group of thieves. And also now we made contact with the Sinedron. We will do this mission once we have the chance. Here we have our first recruitment opportunity, which is an assault. We will be recruiting her for sure. There's no doubt in my mind about it. But it's 390 food. We need to find another supply mission, or we need to trade food. On that other haven, we can even like take 2 tag for 10 food, but we have like 242, so this is not all that good. We really need another supply mission so we can get this. Or yeah, it probably needs to be a supply mission. We need the raw stats to actually be able to get this soldier. So now we have the research. We actually have the Synergium here. It will have 150 tack. The Anu will give us 200 food that we desperately need. So we are actually changing our priorities here. We need the food so we can recruit this soldier. Let's actually keep scouting.
Scan complete.
Explore. Okay, haunted. At Katapa, or Katapa, or whatever the hell you say this, the atmosphere is subdued. Many of the haven's inhabitants are newly arrived, refugees from the fallen independent haven of Balarama Bridge, and are still shaken by the disaster that claimed hundreds of lives. The priests are busy tending to the injured and unwilling to speak to the faithless. So this is this actually is an option. We could, depending on the stuff that we choose to do, the world around us is affected, and we can gain influence with the factions. We can lose said influence. So we could give 40 materials and 50 food to help these guys and be really the good guys here. We can offer resources in exchange for guarantees that the refugees will be granted religious freedom. So we spend less food, but it's like a more like it's kind of a good thing to do as well, but from a different point of view. Offer thoughts and prayers. This is something that New Jericho would do. And we could ask the Synedrium for assistance. Thing is, we have a very low, like, poor relationship with the Synedrium. I don't think they would help us. I don't think if that's how it works. I don't know if that's how it works. So here's the thing. I think I would just contribute. Yes, we'll give a bunch of materials and food, but we'll get 200 food from the disciples of Anu. So that should bring us, like, we will like have 190. We kind of need the food, dude. If we give those guys food, we won't have enough to like recruit a soldier. Let's offer some food here. Okay, she will claim to us. The priests are busy tending to the injured and unwilling to speak to the faithless. This is good, actually. Okay, the Haven's leader is happy with us. New Jericho is happy with us. Synedrium is happy with us, but the disciples of Anu didn't like that. So yeah, I say fuck you guys, because they were like, they lost people because they were not trying to help the people that didn't have a faith on their principles. So that's kind of bad. Okay, we have 212, so if we get more food plus the food that we get from the Disciples of Anu, we should have enough to recruit a new soldier. So hopefully we can find a new supply raid mission. This is another haven. Let's actually go here. I will place eye scanner there.
Synedrium
Oh,
was
research
built...
the Synedrium first. God damn it. Already making mistakes. Yes, okay. So we'll have another scavenging site mission. So this is our cue to actually finish the episode. So we'll trigger this. We'll ready everything here. Okay, this guy has everything he needs. Hey, those might have as well. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. So far I've been loving this game, and I really hope you guys keep around and help me providing appearances and names for our soldiers, and that we can all have fun together as we did with the XCOM campaign. So about the XCOM campaign, actually we are going to do another. Season 2 is coming, and we'll have a lot of different stuff. I'm actually becoming a modder myself. I'm actually working on a class pack, so it should be interesting to use my own class pack, my own design of class pack. Some very interesting concepts, if I say so myself, so hope you guys enjoyed. And as for this episode, I really like you guys enjoyed the episode in general. I know I talked a lot about the game mechanics and stuff, but it is kind of important to like establish a few things, right? So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to mash the like button, leave your like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, leave a comment on the comment section below. Tell me what did you think of the episode and all that. And as per usual, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. This is DuMa signing out. Bye bye.